So our billboards are different than they used to be. They don't just fall down like this with the graphics facing up into the sun. It ruins the graphics. Instead, they're standing up like this, and the bottom goes back and they fall down like this. So it's a little different and unusual. So we're going to show you how to do that. It is a little tricky, but we have some safeties built into this. So you just got to be very careful out here. So you're going to unpin. You got 2 pins here. When stowing this away, it is very important that you make sure that this gets pinned back in place. Because if it's not pinned down here on the front, the wind will pick this up. It'll go like this and blow it right off. So it's not in here solid. It's very movable. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick up the handles here. The bottom is going to come toward us. Right here in the middle is a handle. So we're going to lift this up. Lift it up, get a hold of the handle, and see how it's moving forward into its. So now notice how I have the top tipped back a little bit, but there is a safety on it on that side there. So it won't come on over the top. That's just a safety. So, show down here on the front really good. So I've got my hand on the top, and here's the handle here. So see, you can control that real nice. Now once it's up into place, there's a pin right here that locks the bottom into place. See this pin here? Comes in and out pretty easy. So pin it into place. When you're ready to put it down, you can just kick it like that and it'll fall right out for you. But this keeps the bottom of the billboard from going back that way on you and the billboard collapsing. And then the second thing you do, you're going to come down this way, number 2. After you've pinned that middle, here's an arm that steadies on the front. Now it's really totally stabilized. The bottom is locked and this locks the top. So it's kind of loosey-goosey, but it's all locked in place. Now on each end of the bottom there is a stretchy strap. So that stretchy strap, it's in here permanent, hooked in so it can't get away. Just going to bring it up and hook it right around this finger here. It has the roller and a finger. So we just utilize that. There's one on that corner there. So you're going to hook in the 2 straps next. And then see, that just gives it, that just is pulling on it. So there's going to be less blowing in the wind and it's going to help stabilize it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go around back and then put up the 2 legs that finally hook it into place. So now we're around on the back. So far we pulled it up into position, locked the bottom, put our tie rod, locked the front, gave it a lot of stability. Now we came back to the back and we put up our 2 little stretchy straps. We did that next. Now we're on the back side after completing the front side. Back here, this operates pretty much like it always has. You're gonna fold the bar out here, and you see we've made in this new system, there's your locks right through the bar there. And then, of course, you lock the leg in place. And we can get that, find the hole by pushing and pulling on the billboard. Of course, back here it's much safer because you've got a lot of room to walk. And now that one is solid. So let's put this one out real quick over here. Same procedure. Find the hole in the arm. Extra pin that's stowed here. And push and pull on the backdrops so the hole lines up, and there you are. Now the backdrop is really totally solid in place. The bottom is locked. Your tie rod over here is there. The 2 back arms are in place. Your 2 stretchy straps are placed. It's locked in place down here. Notice right here on the bottom it says up first. So that way you always put this side up first. because we have the extra safety strap over there. And it's just the way we built it, to do this side first, which is stage left, but we wrote on there up first. Now we'll go over to this side and repeat basically the same procedure. So this side goes up second, but we've written on it down there, this side goes down first. Because what you're basically going to do is you're going to just put everything away by doing it backwards. So this side is up first, that side up second. So then that side is down first and this side down second. But to help you remember that, I just up first written on this one and down first written on that one. So you cannot ever step here on the skin. That skin will just push right out and fold right in and make dents, but you can step on the big bars here. So we're going to do the same procedure on this side. The only real difference is, instead of our bar that locked us in here to give this side a lot of stability, you don't have that on this side. When this side gets up into place, it's going to lock into right here to give it its extra stability. So what we're going to do is just unpin it here. Lay everything real close right next to where these go. All right, so we're going to do the very same thing. There's a handle here in the middle. I'm going to start lifting up, grab that handle, and pull the bottom out into place. Okay, ready to see that work? So I stand in here to give myself a little stability there. Spreading my legs front to back rather than side to side. See, so it hits right there. Notice again, I've kind of holding the back just a little. That helps with the balance. I'm going to lock in below just like I did on the other side. There, the bottom is locked in so it won't kick out now. And I come right over here on the top, and there's a bar that slides along the top into this second. So that gives us a lot of stability. But no, it doesn't quite fit here, so there's a lot of leeway. So I'm just gonna stick my toe under here and lift up that billboard just a little and run the rod right in there, and boom. Now the two billboards are tied together. The bottom is locked in place so it won't kick out. The top is locked in place so it won't kick out. So what we're going to do here along the front side is do our two little stretchy straps. Just kind of give this, you see there's some movement there. You see the wind could move it and so forth and so on. So we just fixed up these stretchy straps. This one goes right in here. That just gives it a little bit. Right here in this corner, you plug in the speaker. This is your horn, speaker horn. Since this kicks way back to there, you got to remember, unplug this before you put the billboard down. So in the opposite take everything down procedure, that is probably the very first thing you would do. Then we come back in the back, do the same thing we did on the opposite side. Kick back the pin these into place. Do the other arm over there the same way, and there you are. The billboards would be totally up and into place. So probably the two most dangerous times is setting up these billboards, because you're up high, don't want you falling off the trailer. So the first side up first, it's got the little safety. And, oh, way up here he is. I was gonna say, where my hole's missing. Now the last thing, the horn rests here. So the horn is pinned right under here. And this chain is very short, so if the chain gets down underneath this leg here, it will not quite reach. Boy, I see it just barely reaches. And the horn pulls up right off here. he goes right in these two little spaces there and plugs in right here. Just like an outlet, and boom, the horn is up. It's show ready.